Hi, this is Jordan, and this video is all about fences. And if you know anything about the fence industry, there are so many different options available out there. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to narrow it down to the three most common types of fences that we install. Number one, which is wood. Number two, vinyl. And three, which is aluminum. So we're going to talk a little bit about those different types of fences that we can install for you. And then you'll discover which fence option works best for you. Now this video will be perfect for people who are homeowners, people who have any type of animal, which are dogs or horses, or companies that need to protect their property, and lastly, if you have a swimming pool. So if you meet any of those qualifications and you need a fence, this video is perfect for you. Before we begin installing your fence, there's a few pointers that I want to give to you that will help you have your fence installed successfully. As you can see behind me, there's two different types of fence, and in between those fences is where the property line is. You want to make sure that your fence is installed on the inside of your property line, or this could cause for a lot of heartache and problems in the future. You can determine specifically where your property lines are by calling a local survey company. They'll come out, mark the lines, or secondly, what you can do is get a metal detector and mark where the property pins are. Mark where the pins are with a pink or an orange flag, and this will determine exactly where your property is. This is one of the first and most basic steps of having your fence installed. Now we're going to talk about the three different types of products that we primarily use. The first and most common is wood, second is vinyl, and third is aluminum. Now each product serves a different purpose. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the qualities of each product, and then also the primary purpose of each one of those products that we offer. So stay tuned and find out what works best for you. Now there's a few more things that we need to go over before you begin installing your fence. Number one, contact your local municipality and see what the requirements are before you begin installing your fence. Each city has different requirements. Secondly, if you have animals such as horses or dogs and you have an existing fence that needs to be torn down, you need to make sure that you plan ahead before the fence is torn down so it doesn't affect your day-to-day lifestyle. And the last thing you need to know is whether or not you are part of a homeowners association. Each homeowners association has requirements for certain projects that can be accomplished in that homeowners association. Contact them first and they'll let you know specifically what needs to be done. Now let's talk about the different styles and types of fences. There are different purposes for fences. The first thing to do is to define why you want a fence, and then find a style of fence that fits that purpose. A few examples of styles would be picket fences, which are good for keeping small animals in and can meet pool code requirements depending on the height of the fence. Privacy fences, which speaks for itself and can also be used for animals and pools. Or specialized animal fences, more specifically for ranch fences. You can use different types of materials to build the fence that you would like. Remember, before you begin, you must know what your local municipality will allow. This could drastically change your plans. And also know that if you have a swimming pool, there are permits required before your fence is installed. The fence company you hire should be knowledgeable on all municipal rules and permit requirements. Now that you know the purpose of your fence, it's best to determine what type of material you would like to use. Let's look at the qualities of wood. Wood can be used to make just about any type of fence we have discussed, other than security fences. It is very easy to repair. Depending on the type of wood, it can be more cost effective. And the most common types of wood include number 2 yellow pine, premium number 2 yellow pine, which is a better cut lumber and the pickets are thicker, and cedar. Wood can last on average from 10 to 20 years depending on the lumber. The next type of material is vinyl. Vinyl has become very popular and can really transform your yard. Vinyl has to be fabricated to meet its purposes prior to being shipped to the location of where the fence will be installed. Vinyl can last a long time, although because it's a fairly new product, it's hard to prove that it will last a lifetime. But most manufacturers put a 25-year limited lifetime warranty on their products to ensure the quality of the product. Vinyl, if installed properly, can be very low maintenance, and most problems that occur with vinyl have to deal with the gates malfunctioning over time because vinyl expands and contracts. and vinyl can be very difficult to repair, mainly because of all the changes that occur in the manufacturing process. And lastly is aluminum. What are some of the features of aluminum? Aluminum is very good for picket fences, fences that need to meet pool code, and can be used for security purpose. It is not a good product for privacy. It's the most durable product of the three and can last a lifetime. If it's damaged, it can be very difficult to repair. There are usually very little problems with aluminum. And lastly, it can be made in multiple varieties of colors, and there are many options of thicknesses, which means the higher quality of the aluminum that you can choose from. So these are the three different types of products that can be used to build your fence. Now that you've watched how to choose the right fence, and you have more questions or you're ready to begin, you can always give us a call at 757-716-7801, and we look forward to hearing from you. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate you taking the time to watch our tutorial. So what you can do is go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We're going to create plenty more videos on fences and home improvement. And also, if you have any friends that need our services, feel free to share the video. And then as an added bonus, if you know somebody that's ready to get started, go ahead and click on the link below. You can refer your friend and we'll send you $50 if they decide to go with us. So we look forward to building a relationship with you. Thanks a lot.